Beat-em-ups are one of my favorite genres because despite their reputation as mindless button mashers, they can hide a wealth of strategic depth in their real-time risk-reward calculations. Basically, you get a bunch of bad guys on the screen, and with but one glance, you've got to determine the space they occupy, the space you occupy, the spaces you both can potentially occupy, and then control that space. You need a near-flawless understanding of the enemy AI, so you may coax them into your blows, circumvent their own assault, and generally corral them for a proper pummeling. Regrettably, many beat-em-ups entirely ignore this tactical nuance and instead favor, the mindless button mashing. Fortunately, Power Rangers Rita's Rewind got the memo. There were many reasons to doubt it at first. It starts slow with easily cheesable enemies and an over-lenient hard mode, but then something incredible happened. I lost a level and had to try again. At the top of a classic beat-em-up elevator ride, there waited a boss with 2 health bars, twice the moves, and double the death to rain down upon me. I was thoroughly trounced. My mind immediately switched gears and I began to actually think. I delightfully dissected each of my available moves for their combat utility. I found out my double jump ground slam was an effective enemy stunning AoE, which also acted as an evasive maneuver. I learned that perfect timing my dodges was practically a parry mechanic, and I took meticulous care to study enemy behaviors and maintain safe combat range. I was actually playing the game, getting a far higher combo and flowing with the design, rather than splashing languidly in boredom. This is because, bear with me here, Rita's Rewind respected my engagement. It asked for my active understanding and curiosity instead of accepting the bare minimum. I'm not going to act like this is a masterwork in the genre or anything. It desperately needs more polish, and its scoring mechanisms and arcade minigames are horrendously broken, but there's still something here. The various enemy types are carefully crafted to test your knowledge of the combat mechanics. The bosses have dynamic and hectic patterns that push your reaction time, and there's a general air of educational intent. The game makes you consider what you're doing and why you're doing it, as all interactive art ought to. This extends even to the shooter segments and Megazord battles to a lesser degree. Look, I'm not a complicated person. I prize art which prominently features thought-provoking or edifying elements. Whatever other problems Rita's Rewind has, its design tries to encourage honest critical awareness.